Well, hello. It's lovely to see you again. This video is going to be really short. It's more of a test than anything else, actually. My last video was really long. It was an hour long. I'm pretty sure no one's going to watch it all. It's had not many views. The audio is just terrible in it. Terrible. Yeah, I was basically relying on the mic from the camera. I'm going to turn around again and do this bit of road again. This track again. It's lovely. Yeah, so I was relying on the microphone from the camera, and it just didn't work very well. Too much wind noise, too much road noise. I was trying to boost all the levels in post, and yeah, it just destroyed the audio. Basically, it was a waste of time, even though it was such a lovely ride. So since then, I have got myself a solution, which I'll show you if I can get it out of my pocket. It's a couple of little radio microphones. These are not the Rode Wireless Go's that everyone seems to use. It's a cheaper version by a company called Synco. But there's some good reviews. It's an awful lot cheaper, and it's dual transmitter, so you know, if I ever want to do any sort of video work where I've got multiple people, then you know, I can get the audio from both. That'll be ideal. So if you fancy a ride with me, give me a shout. We'll meet. We can make a video together. But yeah, this is going to be an audio test. I've played around a couple of times with how I mount the transmitter in the helmet. I was going to end up having to make a bracket, so I've initially just tried these wireless sets come with a lapel mic, so I've initially just tried clipping that in place. So I'm hoping, in fact, let's do another turn. I'm hoping they will do the job, and then I can just keep the transmitter in my pocket as a belt pack. Yeah, and we'll see how it goes. So it's probably only going to be a few minutes long, this video, but I'm going to see how the audio is. If it's a good solution, I'll stick it up online, and I'll give a bit more explanation about, you know, what I've actually purchased and how it's working. So if anyone wants to copy it, you can do. There's plenty of people out there that have already done this anyway. I'm only basically copying what other people have done. But it'll be interesting to see how it copes with microphone inside the helmet. It's fairly close to my mouth, so shouldn't struggle with levels. It's more a case of whether there's any spurious wind noise getting through, because it's got lots of vents on this. Oh, it's a big jump, that. Lots of vents on the front of this helmet, so it could end up, you know, getting a bit of turbulence inside. Let's see what it's like with a little bit of speed. So that's just over 20 miles an hour. Oh, big bump coming up. We'll try again in a minute. There's a lovely bit of path coming up shortly. We'll carry on round here, and you can see this bit of path. We can get up some speed, although I don't have a huge amount of protection gear on today. Got some wrist protectors and a helmet, obviously, but that's it. So I'm not going to go mad. Alright, we're out onto the road here. All clear, let's go. So there's a decent bit of wind noise now, so I'm going to try and keep talking the same level, actually, because in theory I shouldn't need to raise my voice too much. That was sort of 20 to 25 miles an hour. Coming up to a roundabout now. Clear. Okay, I'm going to dip onto this cycle path. So at the moment, then I'm using the Insta360 1X2 with the pole, obviously, that you can't see, hopefully. I'm then using a bracket to mount the wireless receiver on, which is a Ulanzi PT20, I think it is, PT20. So I ordered that from Insta360. I was actually really disappointed with the service from them. The camera is fantastic, but I ordered this bracket, and I wasn't all that happy because they charge a fortune for shipping, which I understand it might be a flat rate shipping, so you know they charge the same for everything, and it's not their problem that I'm ordering just this tiny little bracket, but it cost £13 for shipping. It took nearly 2 weeks to get to me, and as far as I'm aware it shipped from the UK. It had no labels on it to say it was international shipping, so as far as I'm aware it came from UK. It went with Hermes. Well, you can say what you like about Hermes. I'm not a big fan. I've had some bad experiences with them. They're also probably the cheapest way of shipping things, so that £13, you know, that's a lot of money for shipping something with Hermes, especially when I put the entire package on some scales and it was 4.3 grams. It cost me £13 to get a 4-gram box shipped to me from, I believe, UK to UK, and it took nearly 2 weeks. Was not impressed with that, not impressed. So not that you will be, I'm sure, but if anyone from Insta360 watches, sort your crap out with that. That's not good. Anyway, so yeah, Ulanzi PT20 is the bracket. Then the wireless receiver has just got a belt clip on it, and it's just clipped on there. I'm hoping it stays on there. It could be quite easily knocked off though, so yeah, it's not the perfect solution, but it's on there at the moment. I've got to keep an eye on it basically, and just make sure I don't knock it off. The next thing you need, so there's 3 things in total. Let's do a spin round here. Oh, nearly clipped the pedals then. The next thing you need is a microphone adapter for the Insta360. I was going to order that as well as the bracket from Insta360, but they didn't have stock at the time, so I ended up getting the microphone adapter. I think it was from Amazon or somewhere like that. So yeah, it's cost me a little bit to do this, just to get this microphone working. So I really should start doing a few more vlogging videos, just to, you know, get some use out of it. So hopefully you can hear me okay. I think I'm going to go for a little ride around. I might keep you switched on, but what I'll probably do is I'll bring the pole in and just do some forward-facing stuff. I'll have a little ride round and see how we get on. I might carry on talking to you. We'll see how we go. But thanks for watching. Okay, bit of speed up now. Okay, that's 30 miles an hour. Hopefully you can still hear me okay, but this will be a good test when I get back. If you can still hear me at 30, that's good, because I very rarely go above that. So I'm currently, if you're still listening to me, I'm currently on the Brackmills Industrial Estate in Northampton. Quite a big estate, and there's lots and lots of footpaths and cycle paths that sort of go between all of the routes. So it's quite cool in that respect. Let's jump onto the pavement. I can't actually remember which part I'm on. I don't recognise this. But we'll see. What's here then? Okay, this is Stanley Black & Decker. Okay, I think I know where I am. Oh, this is rough, this path. Bounced me all over the place. Oh, very rough. Not sure I want to go that way, so I might turn around. Donk, should we go back down the road? I think we will. Oh, I love the sound of this tyre. This is my favourite bit of track on the estate. I'll tell you where we could go. There's a little sort of country park route that's quite good, although it is back the opposite way. Shall I show you the country park? So it's a track that goes round in a circle, and it goes quite high up. So up a bit of a steep hill and around and then back down the other side. Yeah, I think we will. See what I'm going to do. I'm going to go down to the end of here, and then, oh, it smells lovely. There's like a, sorry, my brain's drifting today. There's a smell of spices. So there's also a factory here making spices. I think it might be like a pepper place. Oh, it smells lovely. Yeah, so I was going to go down to the end of here. Whoa, got a wobble then, and then I'm going to come back down. Maybe try a bit of sat down riding, because I haven't done much of that recently. I haven't done much of it at all, actually. So I need the practice. Just clipping my phone onto my arm. Okay, let's do a turn. Cool, that was a wobbly turn, that was. I need to go out just around the local streets and just do some practice of nothing but tight turns, and here we go. We're off, we're sat down now. I must look like an absolute tool. Look, I'll show you. I'm going to extend the stick out again. I can't move it out to the side because it's so wobbly. Alright, lean forward a bit, come on. Get a little bit of speed up. These really are made for standing up, but I'll tell you what, if you've got the ability to sit on it as well, and you're going on a long ride somewhere, this is going to save your knees. Come on, let's get a bit more speed up. The only problem with this is, sat down, you really want it on straight route, because you're just not going to be able to react very quickly. It's going to be really difficult to throw your weight back and stop, and really difficult to suddenly steer left or right. It's quite good fun though. It's very different riding. I'm having to sort of, because I've got the pole from the camera lent out to one side slightly, I'm having to put quite a bit of weight onto the other side of the wheel just to keep it going straight. Let's put some weight forward, speed up a bit. Now, as I've got a brand spanking new phone on my wrist and I'm holding the camera, which is also quite new, I'm not going to stand while I'm moving. I'm going to come to a stop and just set off normally. In fact, let's do that now. Because if I fall off and smash the camera and the phone, I'll be not best pleased. That was good fun. Right, let's go again. I'm hoping this camera's still recording. If you did happen to watch the last video, I mentioned I got a bit of a problem with this camera, and it happened again today. Still happening. So I switch it on, press the button to record, and after a couple of seconds it just stops recording again. And it seems the second time I push record, it carries on going and it's fine. So what's wrong? What's happening with that? Why is it stopping recording the first time? Does anyone else have that problem? Right, I'm going to pull you back in. You can face forwards again. Let's go and find this country park. So back down, this is where we started, this path. So it's quite a big industrial estate, but I've been keeping myself to sort of quite a small area. But the country park that I'm talking about is just down here, it's not too far away. God, it's two really big raised drains along here. That wasn't too bad, but this next one is horrible. If you're coming down here at speed, this would have you off. Look at it. Oh, bump up, bump down. I've bumped up curbs smaller than that. Bigger than that. Smaller than that. Bigger than that. Smaller than that, that's the one I meant. Oh, and another one. Okay, there was three. Not two. That one wasn't so bad though. I keep hearing things behind me, but I think it's I think the wheels, the tyres picking up leaves, and then they're just getting stuck for a few seconds. Right, we're going to cross over, which is clear. And then the country park is down here. Let's go and have a look. Then we'll do a lap. There's a few cars in the car park, so there might be some people here, so I won't go too mad, because it is quite a narrow path. But having this, if you're working on this industrial estate, having this sort of thing on here would be great at lunchtime. Just come for a walk around. Plenty of benches. Slow down around here. All clear. Yeah, not that you can see much at the moment, but I think there's a pond on the right hand side here. Yep. It's quite nice. Another bench. This vlog's a bit random, isn't it? Just basically nonsense. So we start to climb now. You probably can't tell on the video, as you never can. It's always when you're watching these videos of extreme things happening, if you can see that someone's either climbing or descending, you know it's steep, because it just never looks like it. I used to do motorcycle trials years ago, and some of the stuff there, you'd go up some of the hills and you couldn't stop because you're either going forwards or you're falling back down again. And we'd record them and look at them back later, and they would look pathetic. yet you'd struggle to even walk up some of these hills, even if there was, you know, trees and branches and things to hold on to. You couldn't get up them. So riding up them on a bike, you know, felt really extreme at the time, but looked ridiculous on video. So we're still climbing. I'm still having to push against these pads all the time. I was going to go out for a longer ride today, but life overtook me. Oh, I'm going to stop here. Are you coming down this way? I'll wait here, that's fine. I'm silent, but you know, I don't know what they'll make of it, so. No, it's a unicycle, just electric one, so balance. Yeah, that's why.
No, that is scary.
Oh, no worries. Oh, it's brilliant fun. Really is good fun. At least mine does what it's told to, though, generally. I wonder if we'll meet them on the way round again, because this is a circular path. I forgot what I was saying now. No idea. So now we're starting to descend. This is no good. I've actually come down here to try and take a bit of charge out of the battery so it doesn't sit fully charged for ages, because now I'm going downhill, I'm putting it all back in again. I'll take it easy around here because I don't know who's about. There we go, we're okay. Yeah, so I'd be quite happy coming here at lunchtime. Allow you to keep hold of your sanity before you go back to work again. God, it's quite rough, this path, so the old insta-stabilisation is going to be working overtime. That helicopter flying above, don't know whether you can hear it. I like the comment from that horse rider. Is that a motorbike? Well, I suppose she's not that far off. It has got a motor. I think we're going left. Yeah, we're back to the start. So that's where we came up. So that was the country park. I think what I'm going to do is end this video just about there, or here and now, here and now. I might go for another little ride, but maybe go and put the camera down, get rid of that so I'm going to carry it about. So if you made it far, you need a bloody medal, because this has been a dull video, completely random and talking nonsense, so I really do appreciate if you made it this far. Like and subscribe. Make sure you do subscribe to me. I will be doing some more videos. There is something coming up I've got planned. I'm not talking about it yet, but lots of the videos that I do will be the sort of the lead up to it. So yeah, do keep coming back. I will try and make the videos better. I'm never going to be a full-on vlogger. They're not going to be polished videos. It probably is going to be talking random crap a lot of the time. But I will try and make more regular videos and try and show some interesting sights and things. And I'd love to do any other EUC riders watching this. I'd love to do meet-up rides if anyone's up for it. I'm in the Northants area. Shout me if you're about. We can meet up, have a ride, maybe make a video. So thanks for watching. I'm going to head back to the car, dump the camera, and then do a little bit more riding. So come again. See you soon.